What it is. Hans Lightning back at you again with Hans Lightning Kicks. We're going to have some fun today because I got my hands on something fun and special. That's right, it's the Kyrie 5 Spongebob Squarepants Patrick Star. Man, these are beautiful. They came as a bit of a surprise to me. Let's talk about it. Coming at you soon. Hans Lightning Kicks. What? Back here again with these Kyrie 5s. So let me tell you a little story before we get into the review and pop these open here. These shoes, I just heard about them a few days ago, man. I think they just put out the release. I saw some pictures a few days back, with Kyrie kind of holding the collection and sitting around them, and I think there's like 5 or 6 different ones, all inspired by SpongeBob. And hey, I thought they looked pretty cool, kind of a niche market, but that's Kyrie's game. As far as the NBA players go, I love Kyrie's style. He is kind of a nut, and it reflects in his shoes and what he puts out. So I'm usually a fan of what he's putting out anyways. But these were coming out, and I thought, they're pretty cool. So the people are gonna dig them, but they weren't on my radar too much. They didn't come out until mid-August, and so I just kind of was noticing them. But yesterday, as I tend to do, I went ahead and logged on to the Sneakers app just to check out what was going on. And all of a sudden, these shoes pop up, and it said, click here to open up your sneaker cam. And I'm all about the hunt, so I clicked on that sneaker cam, and a few words started flashing on the bottom of the screen. I think it was Krabby Patty, Nickelodeon, and my camera's open, and these words are flashing across, and I'm thinking, what do I do? I've kind of seen and heard about stuff like this before. The camera wants to see something, and these words got to be a hint. So I immediately jump onto my sneaker group, and I must have hit it first because there was nothing in there. Nobody was talking about it. I was looking for some sort of guidance or some sort of help as far as what needs to be put into this to get this exclusive access. But then I started going back to the hints, and I thought, all right, so they're telling me these words, Krabby Patty, Nickelodeon. I'm gonna start Googling stuff. So I started Googling a few things. I Googled the Nickelodeon logo first. That seemed like a no-brainer to me. It was flashing me Nickelodeon. Tried running that in front of the camera. Nothing happening. I think it was only the second one I tried, Krabby Patty. There were a few images that came up in Google. I think it was the second one I tried. Popped it in front of that camera, and boom, got the access to these Patrick Stars. So hey, they weren't on my radar, but they're killer. Now that I got them in my hand and I've taken a peek at them and stuff, these are fun, man. These are a lot of fun, and I can't help but smile every time I look at these damn shoes. So let's take a look at them and see what happened. I didn't wake up yesterday planning on buying SpongeBob Squarepants shoes, but hey, that's how it goes in the sneaker game. You got to take advantage of these opportunities, get you some early access if possible. Who knows? I might even keep these. I like them so much that, and my kids, they're not gonna let me sell them. Shit. So let's see what we got going on here with these. So first of all, in Kyrie style, you've got kind of this mystical logo thing that he got going on here. Kyrie 5, it's got the all-seeing eye. I really love the design on all this. Like I said, I like Kyrie's style and how he kind of is a little bit of a nut. So this works for me. And so opening the box, honestly, I kind of had hoped for some themed boxing with the SpongeBob, especially, something kind of SpongeBob, but not mad at this box at all. Got your standard white paper. And man, first thing Hans always noticed is this is a good, strong new shoe smell. This is a good one. This is a good one for that. But all right, let's start taking a look at some of these accents here. Now that we got the smell out of the way, the smell-o-vision. But we got some good stuff going on here. So based on my research, the Kyrie 5s all kind of have this kind of overlay cloth kind of thing. I thought it was maybe when I first glanced at these unique to the Patricks. Maybe I thought that was part of his star, but that's kind of per the design of this. So going with the Patrick theme, you've got this kind of sponge star kind of accents going on here. I guess it would be more star, but it really just kind of is a nice texture. It gives it kind of a bubble look. I think that's really what we're going for here, is a bubble under the sea, kind of a solid pink. The undersoles of these, look at that. Nice. I love it when purple and that green pop off each other together. You got the eye kind of inlaid here. This is good Kyrie stuff. You got the nice swoop. And then look at that Nike lettering. Man, that is fun. That is of course, the SpongeBob font. I'm loving all of this. And then I don't know if you can see them speckles on the sole here, but those are raised. You got a really nice kind of bumpy and grindy texture. Whenever you rub up against those, you know I'm all about the textures and feeling how these shoes feel. You know, this is my first time with a pair of Kyries in hand. They feel more substantial than I thought. You know, this when you have these kind of like not leather-based uppers, sometimes they kind of feel a little, I don't know. But this is kind of reminds me of the LeBron 12s that I've got, where it's pretty substantial and it feels like it could take, you know, a good game of basketball for those of you to play. I'm too fat and slow, so I just like to watch and play on Xbox. So hit me up, Hans Lightning. Anyways, my favorite feature of these is what happens whenever you look inside. So I wanted to get some good light on that. There's Patrick just staring right back at you. And then each of the soles has a unique feature in that this one's got, I guess, a board nailed to the inside of the tongue. That's probably a SpongeBob reference or some sort that I am not familiar with. So why don't you all tell me what that's all about down in the comments. And then let me grab this other shoe here. On this one, of course, you got Patrick still looking at you. But then it's got, of course, his name, Patrick Star. Now, Patrick is real good at doing nothing. We all love him for it. But these shoes are doing something for me. So I got them on a whim. I took advantage of some early access. These do not come out until August the 10th. I'm going to give these damn things 5 bolts because they are a whole lot of fun. I mean, we sneakerheads, we love sneakers, and it's all about the J's and the Yeezys, and there's a lot of that going on, and don't get me wrong, I love all of that game. But sometimes it's just fun to have a pair of shoes on your feet that make people smile, and there's no way people can't smile looking at these. These are a lot of fun. Whimsical, as they may say, but I might end up having to keep these. I ordered my size, and that was maybe a mistake, because now I got to figure out how to rock these. But whenever it comes to loud shoes, as I say, you let the shoes wear you, and just let them be what they are, and don't try to work around them, and they'll be all right and work out well for you. So Hans loves these shoes. They're gonna look good on me. Let's see what I can do about keeping them, and I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you think I should flip them and Hans can't rock something like this, you let me know. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use these. All right, so as always, I'm going to be doing my best to get a hold of some sneakers for you. Let's talk about them. Let me see what you got. I know that the SpongeBob yellows dropped at the same time. I couldn't figure out what picture it wanted to get a hold of those, but I know I saw after what they were looking for. I couldn't land on it. So maybe, you know, share if you got any pictures of those yellow ones. But for right now, man, these Patrick Stars are tight. These are definitely a win. Go Kyrie. What? Hans out.